Hey, what's up, one and Aoife Tribe? Let's talk today about what causes emotional overeating disorder. Emotional overeating disorder can be difficult and devastating for those who suffer from it. And what makes this happen? Why are some people, knowingly or unknowingly turn to food for comfort? Here are some of the research that I've dug up and ideas with these questions. So, emotional overeating disorder is a general term refers to various eating habits where genuine hunger is not the motivational factor. It's more common in women than men, but men are not immune, especially young men in their teens and 20s. Those who suffer with this disorder associate food with emotional comfort, and it will turn into eating to escape those negative feelings that you feel. This is key and essential for our weight loss journey. If you are stuck, this could be why you're stuck. If you haven't met real quick before, my name is Jen Plake, and your holistic empowerment coach, taking from places stuck to authentic thriving. Like, subscribe, follow real quick so you get alert anytime I post something. All right, so past trauma could be something. For someone with emotional overeating disorder, problem stems from the past traumatic events normally. So one suffers sexual abuse, for example, or some other kind of sexual trauma may overeat in response to feelings of anxiety and confusion. And this is really huge. So if you've ever had like some kind of abuse and stuff, some kind of trauma, I want you to ask yourself, what have I done with those emotions, okay? If you eat too much, then you're going to have fatter body, which some sources suggest that may feel like you're protecting yourself from being attracted to the opposite sex. Subconsciously or consciously, the sufferer may want to be attractive. Other examples of past trauma unmet needs may cause a person to turn to emotional overeating. 2, poor self-image. People who suffer from low self-image and a negative self-image may actually seek a way to escape. And emotional overeating is just one of these. It projects themselves, because you might disrespect yourself in a lot of ways. So what happens is emotional overeating is a physical expression of what the sufferer feels inside, okay? And the resulting weight projects the same image of self-disrespect, right? So if I am not dealing with my emotions, if I don't feel good about myself on the inside, if I don't have that, right, I'm not really respecting my true self, and I don't feel good in the same way it stems, then you show it on the outside. Just like if your place is messy, maybe you're messy in your mind and your heart, you're not dealing with something. Okay, number 3, self-medication. Like alcoholics, those who struggle with emotional overeating may be unconsciously using food as a drug. And this is actually really, really, really common, believe it or not. Eating kind of numbs or dulls the emotions that might be too hard to deal with otherwise. 4, depression. Studies indicate a strong correlation between depression and emotional overeating. Ironically, sometimes as the depression grows or worsens, a sufferer loses weight, right? Weight loss means the sufferer is not eating as much and therefore not engaging in his or her coping mechanism. Next, stress. Prolonged, unrelieved stress can have the profound effect on the body. Stress stimulates the body to produce, among other chemicals, the hormone cortisol. And cortisol apparently has a huge hunger-stimulating effect. And as the stressful emotions increase along with the cortisol, a cycle of emotional eating can play out. Individual triggers. We all have our own triggers, okay? It's really key that we become aware of our triggers. So there are triggers that cause emotional overeating that are not necessarily in the categories that I mentioned. Some examples of these might be boredom. We see a lot of boredom eating out there, or maybe avoidance. The need to satisfy your mouth needs to do something. Social pressure or embarrassment at eating in public resulting in you overeat in private. Financial stress, relationship difficulties. It could go on and on. Anxiety, fear, those kind of things. And I can't encourage you enough. Like, if you are someone who notices that you are mindlessly eating a lot, the best thing to do is get out a journal. You might have heard me say this before. And when you eat something, write down what you ate, what you felt before it, how you felt afterwards, and include the event. What happened right before you went to go grab for something. And do that for 3 days to a week, and you're going to be able to tell and pinpoint, oh my gosh, when I go to this place, when I talk to this person, when I'm avoiding this, like, here are my triggers. And what happens when we know our triggers? They're like our habits. We can do something about them, but we have to know them. So that brutal honesty, again, is key here. If we haven't met before, my name is Jen Plake, and holistic empowerment coach, taking from places stuck to authentic thriving through personal training, group fitness, life coaching, nutrition coaching, and a lot more. You can reach out to me in the show notes if you're ready to do your 180 and try the fit lifestyle, void of diet fads, and countless hours of exercise, the real and lasting way. As this was a question that came in, so as always, I'm answering your questions. Please continue to send your questions, like, subscribe, follow. That way, you get alert anytime I put some new information up, as I do consistently. And I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. And if you're someone who struggles with emotional overeating, you notice there should be a playlist that's going to pop up, probably right, I think up there. And it's going to, you can go and click on it, and then you'll have all my emotional overeating and binge eating videos and a lot more. So check out the channel. There's something there to help you live a fit life. And like I said, if you're ready for 180, totally new way, contact me. Let me use my 7-pillar approach, the 180 Fit Body Mind Method, to really get you to that thriving place. All right, till next time, tribe.